no matter where you go in society, no matter where you go on the face of the earth where there are humans, where they're organized around some way of group thinking, some uniform way of thinking. Think about it: transform, reform, inform, deform, form, formation, right? Form, shape. In some uniform, wearing a uniform, right? Uniform clothing, right? One formation. When you get around humans on any place on this earth where they're liable to operate in some uniform structure, that's what a society loosely is. Remember this: they're all playing a game. They're all playing a weird ass charade. Whatever you want, your world is yours. When you become a truly enlightened and evolutionary human being, a Homo sapien who has not only mastered his local place, not only grown and adapted to the highest capacity in his locality, because think about it, I did New York City at the low. I've been in the dungeons, I've been in the motherfucking kitchens, I've been in the motherfucking clubs, I've been in the motherfucking penthouses. I done did it all in New York City, bro. So I ran up, for lack of a better term, my GTA 3, my Liberty City. I ran that up. So I started going to other places. I went to LA, felt that out for a little bit, learned a lot about myself, got what I needed to get out of LA. Y'all don't even know. Milk and cookies, OD. Superior instructions, OD. Quest for the milk and cookies has always been, everywhere I go, I'm on a search for the milk and cookies. So there's a reason I'm somewhere when I'm somewhere, you feel me? Anyway, left New York, maxed that out, came back. Sitting down like, all right, fuck it, go to Egypt. Hit Alexandria, milk and cookies. Hit the motherfucking desert, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that I'm switching human nuance. I'm switching human mannerisms. I'm going into new places and spaces of different socio minutia. The socio minutia that you have to deal with when you get into a new society, when you get into a new hive, right? Because you think about it, the hive mindset. You have to be really adaptable as a mind to be able to do these things. Then we went back to New York, and then we said, fuck it, we going to Spain, and we did the same thing. I don't go with no tour guides. I go by myself, one man, drop down, full immersion. It is what it is. Metal Gear Solid, Sheikhy Chic thinks he's Solid Snake sometimes, you feel me? So anyway, everywhere you go, they're going to be playing a charade. You have to not conform, because we're talking about the uniform, because either you're going to be a transformer or you're going to be transformed. And transformers with good ethics and values and good energy understand the value of other good transformers with good energies and good values, because you could easily be a negative influence on the environment. Yeah, it's really like that. So it's about influence, right? So how are you being influenced? Right? Influence to inflow, right? Right. Everything is an expression and everything is being received as an impression. And when your gates are open, when your perceptions are open, you become wide open to impressionability, to be able to absorb, but not to absorb and be transformed, but to absorb, transmute, and transform the vibes you're getting. And that's how I end up giving y'all so much wisdom, because like someone once said, when a man walks alone, he's more valuable to himself and others because he has more time to reflect. And that doesn't apply to everybody the same way, because you put a lot of motherfuckers by themselves, they don't come up with the high degree concepts. They don't come to the high degree realizations and conclusions that Sheikhy Chic does. You could put a motherfucker on a mountain. You could put all these motherfuckers on a motherfucking desert in Egypt, in a mountain. They're not going to say the same things and come up with the same formulations as Sheikhy Chic. But my main message here is fuck conformity. Never conform to the fucking norm. All of these people are so fucking weird, bro, and it's always some shit. I don't give a fuck if you say racism is fake or racism is real. It's fake and it's real at the same time. And I don't got time to unpack that in this video, but racism is fake and racism is real. And the real aspects of it is that a lot of you don't even recognize how you play into the charade. For example, I be seeing certain spaces where there's like white people and black people, especially in America, especially start going into the South. It's some weird ass motherfucking dynamic and some socio interactions that be going on. And I be looking at these motherfuckers like, hold on, like, y'all really move like second class citizens. I'm not even going front on this shit. A lot of y'all niggas move like second class citizens. And I said this in my 4 for 4 the other day. Are black people in America poor because they think? Are black people in America poor because they're poor? Or are black people in America poor because they think black people should be poor? Big fucking mindset hack, bro. Are you, fuck being black, are you poor because you think you should be poor? And if you didn't think you should be poor, then you wouldn't be poor, because you're everything that you think you're supposed to be. Everything that you think you're supposed to be, you are. And if you didn't think you were supposed to be an addicted, broke, out of shape, excuse making, complaining, loser ass motherfucker on this planet, then you would do everything in your power to influence that circumstance to the point where you were no longer that. That's exactly how I came to this conclusion. Whatever you, why your world is yours. People always ask me like, bro, I just stopped conforming. I stopped conforming to people. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you, why your world is yours. It's some real rugged individuality that happens over here. Once you tap into the individuality of your soul, and then you actually have the intellectual equipment, which is the knowledge that I laid out in the Best Kept Secret, then you realize at a higher level that you are it. You are fucking not Allah, but you are inshallah. You are God's will manifested, and nobody could take that shit away from you. So all this social programming and this mind warping that's going on is so fucking weird. And I'm expressing this because I happen to be in DC right now for my own purposes. And I'm just reflecting. I'm like, all right, I'm in a new environment with some new humans and some new locals, and these people are here every day. Same watering fountain, same watering hole. Wake up, do the robot, like my mom says. My mom says people do the robot. They wake up, they do the fucking robot. Hi, how you doing? Good morning. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody has their perceived identities and how people are supposed to relate to them. And here comes this motherfucker named Sheikhy Chic in the room, who's disrupting the motherfucking pattern, and who isn't getting down with the suck my dick energy that everybody tries to walk around with, or the halfway bend over and take it up the ass. Everybody's doing this weird ass shit, bro. If you get on some real psychoanalysis shit, you would realize why I say you need a tampon every time you decide to smoke and drink, because you feel emotionally insecure and incapable and weak. You would realize when I say that every time you smoke and you drink, you putting a dick in your mouth. You putting somebody's dick in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a producer who produced that product that you're feeling weak off of, and they're making money off of your weakness, right? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I give you power. I don't make money off your weakness. I empower you. Everything that I give you is a gateway to empowerment. But the people that don't align with us are the people that don't want a gateway to empowerment. They just want to avoid feeling weak when they feel weak instead of getting strong. Big difference. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So you get in this world and you become this pattern disruption, because I live on a different scale of consciousness. I don't live as a local human. I don't live as tied to any particular town, any particular block. Some of y'all niggas never left the block. Some of y'all niggas never left your city. Some of y'all niggas never left your state. Some of y'all niggas never left the 3 states you've been around, the tri-state area that you happen to be in. Some of y'all niggas never left the country. Some of y'all niggas never learned a new language. I learned 2, 3. I'm jumping in different societies. Bro, my consciousness, my soul, I'm a different caliber of human. So where I'm speaking from is just letting you know that no matter where you go, there's always going to be some type of charade. There's going to be some type of acting games people are playing. People playing these fucking weird ass games. And when I even peep, like, because I look at people's motivations, I'm like, why did what? Because motivation has the root. We talking about a lot of etymology in this video. Motivation has the root of mover, movement. So anybody's motivation, anytime somebody moves to do something, you have to know that there's something stirring that movement. So nothing happens for nothing. This is just basic human behavior. This is basic just ethology. This is basically just animal behavior. Nothing happens for nothing. No organism does anything for nothing, right? So let's get that out the way. And when people do weird shit, they do weird shit for a reason. And when you have high perception, everybody's not born with the perceptive faculties that Sheikhy Chic has. It's just what it is. Everybody's not as perceptive. And I even asked myself as I was leaving the gym, is perception an innate faculty such as hearing, eyesight, etc., like something that is just a fixed variable in your genetic makeup? And it has to be, because IQs vary, and an IQ of 130 and an IQ of 70 are 2 different types of people. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I say all of this to say, stop conforming to the bullshit. Learn to stand in your energy and learn to identify when people are even like feeling uncomfortable and then they find reassurance. This is what I peeped in the gym. Motherfucker would feel uncomfortable in our presence, in my presence. And when he felt uncomfortable, he went, it's a white dude, he went to the black dude to play into his psycho heterostasis, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm like, oh, he just made you play the black position role to him to make himself feel rectified in his relationship to me because I wasn't going for that shit. Whatever you are, your world is yours. When you really get to a level of mental ability, you start to see how people are thinking. It's less about empathy. It's less about empathy. It's less about sympathy. It's more about you get to a level of telepathy. Whatever you are, your world is yours. But a lot of you fry your brains, your neurons, your gray matter. Your brains are so fried that your perception is incapable of receiving. Your antennas are fucking fried and dulled. This is why most of y'all get high anyway, because you can't operate at that high level of vibration, because once you get into the thought field, you're getting into higher rates of electricity and mental activity and higher rates of vibrations that you can't sustain without feeling like it's some type of pain that you got to run away and go get your tampon for and turn your perception off, right? You motherfuckers don't face reality. The only way you can grow in life is to face reality. So a lot of people tell me racism isn't real. No, it's real. Oh, I'm not poor. I would never say that. But no, you're fucking poor. Shit is real. All of this shit is real. So the realest people acknowledge what's really happening and then accept and adjust themselves accordingly to adapt in the highest level. And that's an evolution. It's not saying, oh, I'm not poor when you are 100% materially insecure. You can't go where you want, eat where you want, sleep where you want. You can't do shit. What the fuck? You stressed out. Bills is coming anyway. What the fuck? Whatever you want, your world is yours. Your life is like this. You're poor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the freedom. You have limits in your existence. Physically poor. You can't do 10 push-ups. You can't do 50 push-ups. Me and my team, we doing 50 push-ups. We just hitting them. You feel me? It's just, that's nothing. That's nothing. 400 push-ups. What you want? 500? What you want? 1,000? We could throw that up right now. Right, you're not ready for that. You feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. You're limited. Poverty is limitation. Poverty is insecurity. Whatever you are, your world is yours. So it's so many levels to the videos that I'm making these days, because honestly, I think at such a high level, I don't want to speak, because when I speak, I have to slow down and give you one thought at a time. When I shut the fuck up in the gym with just earphones on and I don't have to hear words, I'm just reading energy. I'm just speaking the language that we all speak if we just chose to shut the fuck up and let facts speak for themselves. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. I love all my students. I need y'all to understand that you need to become the most elite version of yourself. Get sober, stay sober. Get fit, stay fit. Get enlightened, use the enlightenment, and get motherfucking rich. There's no reason to live a limited existence. Bottom line. And don't let no society, no fucking weird ass hegemony, the word is hegemony, unquestioned fucking consensus about fucking socio-robotics that people go through with their dramaturgy. Shouts out to Emil Durkheim. Shouts out to Sheikhy Chic for having a fucking elite mind. Whatever you are, your world is yours. There's so many levels to this shit. Never conform and be a positive transformer. You feel me? And in any situation, and anybody gives you negative energy, be able to sit with it and transform that. Never be transformed by negative energy, because the true alchemist is always going to be able to sit with the negative energy and turn it into positive usages. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Milk and cookies, baby. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution only solution. Self-mastery only success. Do not conform. I'm telling you, they're all moving in a uniform way, in an unquestioned way, and everybody's playing this weird-ass human centipede, and very few people have ever thought for themselves, come to their own conclusions, and have the courage to move on their own convictions after critical analysis of any situation, to persist and pervade as their goddamn self. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I'm here for the people who are beyond free minds, but free souls. Consider the vibrations raised.